What is good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Vlogmas, and in today's video I'm so excited. I'm going to be telling you guys the story of how I got my freaking dream apartment, how I manifested my dream apartment, should I say, and I have receipts today. I had somebody in the comments the other day saying like, oh, manifestation is not real, you just got lucky and plus hard work, like that's how you got all this manifestation talk isn't really real, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, I must be really lucky then, because a lot of stuff happens for me exactly how I wrote it or how I said it was going to, and it happens over and over and over again. It happened with my first dog, my second dog, my apartment, my car, my business, literally every single thing. And so, you know, I said like, you can believe what you want to believe, but once I tell you these stories of how I got my apartment and how I got my car and how I got my dogs and how my business got so successful, you're gonna see, like, it's really wild. But anyway, so today I'm gonna be telling you guys a story about my apartment. So when I was living at home, there's this really nice area of my city where I live. It's really expensive to live here, but it's so nice, super secure, very safe, very clean. It's just amazing. And my city is a really nice city to live in. But this area specifically is like the prime, like it's just so nice. I used to dream about living here in this apartment. It's like, I would be like, wow, it would be so cool one day to live there. Mind you, never really thinking like, oh, I can actually live there, you know, because it's so expensive. Like I was just always like dream like, wow, it would be so cool to live in there, you know? Never knew I was really gonna live there until last year, where I really decided like that's where I want to live, and I started to believe in myself for real that like, okay, I got it, I can live there, you know what I'm saying? And I even have literally journal entries and stuff. I'm gonna read some to you. All right, here we go. March 2nd, 2021. I didn't move here until April. March 2nd, 2021. I wrote in my journal, today is a magical day and I'm so grateful. So I did this thing called scripting, where it's basically like you write out a day in the future as if it's your journal for today. Like you're writing it out as if today is the day, or you're writing your journal for today, but it's of you imagining a day in the future, but you're just writing it out as if it's your day to day. And eventually that becomes your reality, which it did. So I said, today is a magical day. I am so grateful to be alive and thriving. I'm so grateful that I'm living in my luxury apartment in the blank in blank. That's where I live. Unit blank, my exact one that I live in right now. Crazy. And I just picked like my lucky number, you know, and now that's literally my address. It's crazy, I'm telling you. And I'm so proud of myself for working hard and earning this place. It is coming together so nicely and has truly become a sanctuary. I feel like I belong here and everything is exactly the way I want it. I'm so grateful that my businesses are thriving and that I am taking home over X amount of dollars every month, which now, like this month, I literally am making more than that. It's crazy. Also grateful for my quiet mornings with Penny and my new healthy habits and just my excitement for life. I'm so grateful for everything I have accomplished and all that I will accomplish. I'm thankful for my morning routine and my spiritual practices that keep me healthy and grounded, and I'm so excited to go out there and create more magic. Thank you, God, and all my spiritual leaders for helping me and guiding my thoughts on this wonderful and beautiful journey of life. I am so grateful. On to fortune, fame, stability, love, and peace we go. And then I signed it. It's crazy, and I will write this every day. Like literally, the next day I wrote, today is a magnificent day and I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so proud of myself for working hard, believing in myself, and just making it happen. I'm so grateful to call this wonderful, amazing luxury apartment mine, and I'm so proud of myself for really believing in myself, going for it, and making this move happen. Y'all, I didn't even live here yet. Like, it was March 3rd, but I was writing as if I already lived there. And then literally a month later, I'm in here, you know. But deep down, I knew that this was what I wanted. And then I said some stuff about, because my mom was trying to talk me out of living here because it's so expensive. But I'm like, this is what I want. Like, this is what I really want, you know? I'm so grateful that I can wake up and it's just me and Penny, and I don't have Oh, and I don't have to be quiet in the mornings and all that. So I used to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I still do. But when I was at home, everybody else is asleep. So I would have to like tiptoe around the house and like be really quiet, you know, getting ready, make breakfast, all that stuff. I had to do it so quiet. Now I don't have to do that because it's just me, Penny, and Euro now. But yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. This was March 3rd. Look, March 4th. What an incredible day to be alive. I'm so grateful for another day, and I'm excited to be living in the moment intentionally and to have a great day. I'm so grateful that I can wake up next to Penny every morning and in my cozy purple mattress. I literally have a purple mattress now. I'm so grateful to be in my own apartment at the blank in blank where I live, and that this place truly feels like my space. Everything is exactly how I want it, and it all came together much sooner than I thought. I am so proud of myself for manifesting this amazing apartment and believing that I could do it. I'm so grateful for the luxury feel, the safety, the views, the big windows, the luxe bathroom, my amazing kitchen, my coffee bar, and all. Y'all, I literally have every single thing that I just mentioned on here in this apartment. It's crazy, like it's so crazy. And this was March 4th. I didn't even live here yet. It's really so insane, bro. It's really so, I said, I can't believe I'm really living at the blank in blank on my own at 22. I am so grateful. If I can manifest this wonderful apartment I'm living in right now, I can manifest anything. On to more peace, prosperity, abundance, self-care, and breakthroughs. Thanks to my spiritual team once again. You all rock. Thank you. And I signed it. So I would write out these like script things all the time, just trying to get my apartment. I really wanted to be in here so bad, and at the time I didn't have the money. I didn't know how I was going to be able to live here. But so basically what happened was, one time, I think this was in February or March, I came here just to go on a tour because I was like, I just want to see it. I can't afford this right now, but I just want to see them, right? And so I set up a tour. I just came down here and I got to tour one of these units, actually the unit 2 doors down, I believe. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is so nice. This is so nice. So now I'm like, yes, this is where I want to be, and I can see it now, right? Because I've been in here. I can see it. I can visualize it. I can literally see myself in here, right? So now I'm like, oh, I really want to live there. Then my business blows up, goes viral, right? My business started going viral in January, but it just kept getting bigger and bigger every month. Because after 1 month of going viral, it's like, all right, I got lucky, you know, is this going to keep up though? But then every month it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so I was like, wow, like I can really afford to live here now, right? So then I was like, well, maybe I should actually go consider like actually trying to live here, right? So I go to the leasing office, and the guys are super helpful, like really helping me out or whatnot. And he's telling me all this stuff like, oh yeah, all you need is this, all you need is that, all you need is this, and you're gonna be good. Now, because I'm self-employed, I don't have a job. So it's hard to get like approved for a loan for like a house, or even trying to get an apartment, because they don't know you can pay your rent. And that was a whole headache, because I'm like, can I just pay for the whole year right now, right? Like, can I just pay for you for the whole year right now? But they didn't want to let me do that. So it was this really annoying process of me getting this apartment, because they didn't want to give it to me, because like I'm so young and I'm saying I make all this money, but I don't have a W-2. I don't have a job, because I'm self-employed, you know? For those of you guys who don't know, I have a candle business, so that's my like job. Here's actually one of my holiday candles. But yeah, it's called Ardent Candle. We make cereal candles as well as, you know, just other regular candles. But so that was really annoying. Eventually I ended up bringing my business partner in, and he knows the owner of this building. Hey, this is Kobe editing. And this is another crazy thing, because I used to say all the time, I'm attracting all the right people into my life. I'm attracting all the right people into my life. All the right people are coming into my life. And then I meet my business partner, who has helped me build my business, who has helped me get into this apartment, and it's just like, and then I even met some other people who helped me get my reality TV show on the road this year. I'll talk about that a little bit more later, but I'm working on getting a reality TV show on Netflix. And it's like all the right people for everything that I'm trying to do just keeps somehow appearing in my life, you know? And yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. I could talk about this all day, every day. And I'm so excited to just talk more with you guys. because I'm uploading so much. I'm just so excited. And so he talked to him, and then he talked to his team, and then they let me in here. And I was able to get in here, but that was a whole headache. So if you are self-employed and you're making enough money where you can, it makes sense to like maybe make your company an S Corp so that you can set yourself up as the owner as a W-2 employee so that you get pay stubs, you know, like you have a job. That's gonna be so helpful. That's what I'm working on doing now, because next year I want to buy a house. So if I set myself up as a W-2 employee of my own business, then that way technically I'm an employee, I have a job, you know. And so it'll be a lot easier to get approved for a mortgage. But I saw this apartment all the time when I was younger. I would script it out all the time, like, oh my God, I would love to live here one day. Then one day I came to see it, and that helped me visualize even more of me actually being here, because I've seen it. And then my business blew up so that I can now afford to live here. And then I went to the leasing office and I started like going through the process of actually trying to live here. And there was a bunch of roadblocks in the way, right? I mean, I probably talked to them like 10 times. Right? And these like all over like days, and they're saying like, oh, this is not gonna work anymore, this is not gonna work anymore. And then the guy that I was dealing with got sick, so I had to go through somebody else, and I had to tell them the whole situation, that I'm self-employed, I don't have pay stubs. He told me I could bring this and this and I'll be fine, but she's saying no, that's not fine or whatever. And then ultimately I was able to tell my business partner, look, I'm trying to get into this apartment, but they're not letting me in here. And he's like, oh, I actually know the owner of that building. Calls him, and I'm here. It's crazy, but it really is a product of just me seeing it, visualizing it, claiming this is what I want, going for it, and believing that I will live here. Like, I will be able to live here. I am going to be able to live here. And it was only a matter of time, literally a couple months, you know? And another cool thing is that, so when I was living home at my mom's house, I would literally, in the morning, I would wake up, I would go downstairs, we would go outside, right? I would get Penny in the car. We would drive here to this apartment from my mom's house. I would drive here with Penny, and then I would park my car, and then I would walk her in this neighborhood. And I would be like, Penny, one day we're gonna live here. Like, one day we're gonna be walking this same path, but we're actually gonna live here, right? This was like 2020, I would do this. And now I literally live here. Like, it's so crazy, but I just kept putting myself in that environment. I kept seeing it in my head, and I kept just, over time, I believed more and more that I could actually live here, and then my business blew up, and now I could afford to live here, which only heightened my belief that I could live here, and now I live here. So yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all this story. Now my place feels so like a home. It feels like me. It just feels so good, and I'm just so happy and so proud of myself that, you know, I really like believed in myself and stuck it out, you know, and now I'm here, you know. And so next is gonna be my house. And so hopefully one of these days next year, I'll be telling y'all I bought a house, you know, and that's gonna be so exciting. That's all for this video. I just wanted to kind of come and like tell you guys that whole story because I feel like it might inspire somebody. My next big story is gonna be my car story. That one's crazy, and I'm so excited to tell you guys that story because it's just so inspiring. And I hope that with me being open and vulnerable about my journey, it maybe touches somebody, inspires somebody to, you know, go for that thing that they wanted, or believe in themselves a little bit more, or realize that they're not alone in whatever their struggle is, you know. That's what I just hope I can do. I hope I can be a light for you. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you are looking forward to more videos like this, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. I am participating in Vlogmas, so I'll be uploading a video every day. I fell off a little bit, but I'm getting back on track right now. Yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram or on TikTok, you can follow me there at Kobe Lomax, and I will see you in my next video.
No, I'm bringing that Christmas tree, like deck the halls for Santa Claus. Fa la 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 la. Snow is far.